Where are you, Broadway? Why can't I find you? Why have you gone away? Holiday cheers to all you thespians and Broadway fans out there. Welcome back to my channel, Broadway Blind Guy, with me, Lee. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. If you're new here, salutations, and glad to have you today. Before we begin, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell for notifications, as it's a huge support to me. And, you know, there's not a lot going on right now, so why not take a moment to check out some of my other videos? Well, if you're anything like me, it's been almost a year since Broadway's gone dark, and I'm really feeling the absence of live theater. So I just wanted to take a moment today to tell you about a few offerings of various content and places to go to get your Broadway fix. So here we go. Number 1 is Dr. Seuss's The Grinch, the musical. This premiered on NBC last week, featuring Matthew Morrison as the Grinch. While I can't necessarily say it's the greatest thing in the world, I will take any production. This was a production that was filmed in London, and it has really nice production design with the sets and the costumes. As for the script, it's pretty subpar, but once again, I'll take what I can get, and it did give me a little bit of holiday cheer. Number 2, One Night Only, The Best of Broadway. This was a special that aired last week on NBC, hosted by Tina Fey. It features performances from the likes of Barbra Streisand, Patti LaBelle, Kelly Clarkson, as well as Broadway shows like Jagged Little Pill, Mean Girls, Ain't Too Proud, The Life and Times of the Temptations, and Jersey Boys, just to name a few. It's really just a joyous celebration of theater, and I highly recommend that you check it out. I also want to add that The Grinch and One Night Only are streaming on Hulu right now. And third is Disney Holiday Singalong. This is also on Hulu Live TV, and hopefully they'll be putting this on Disney Plus at some point in time in the near future. But this features some of the pop stars of today doing classic Christmas songs, as well as Broadway stars of Disney theatrical productions such as Frozen and The Lion King. It's a lot of fun, and I highly recommend checking that out. And number 4 is Ryan Murphy's new adaptation of The Prom, which just dropped on Netflix last weekend. Based on the Broadway musical of the same name, this show features the likes of Meryl Streep, Nicole Kidman, James Corden, and Andrew Rannells, and follows the plot of 4 washed-up Broadway stars who want to jump on a cause to become more publicly noticed again. So they fly to a small town in Indiana to help a teenage girl take her girlfriend to the prom. Number 5 is Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. This will be available on Netflix this weekend, and it's based on an award-winning August Wilson play, and it features the late great Chadwick Boseman, who is hailed to be a powerhouse performance here, and the wonderful Viola Davis. It's about blues singer Ma Rainey and her band at a recording studio in Chicago in 1927, where tensions mount. Once again, this is on Netflix. And number 6, Wild Mountain Thyme. Now, this movie recently came out on Premium Video on Demand, and it was written and directed by John Patrick Shanley, who based it off of his play Outside Mullinger, which is a very sweet tale. It's a romance featuring Emily Blunt, Jamie Dornan, Christopher Walken, and John Hamm. I think that the preview for this looks very charming, and I'm very excited to check this out in the next few days. And number 7 is a documentary that's going to be dropping on HBO Max this weekend, penned by Broadway darling Laura Benanti, called Homeschool Musical, The Class of 2020. It's about 7 students dealing with their theater cancellations during this global pandemic. And it sounds very intriguing to me, and I'm really interested to see kind of the exploration and where they go with this. Once again, this will be on HBO Max this weekend. And then a few other offerings for you. Number 8, What the Constitution Means to Me. This was a show that was on Broadway, written by Heidi Schregg, Now, she went around and did lectures and public speaking on the Constitution at age 15. She took all of her experiences and tied them into her family life and just other lessons that she's learned and put it into a one-woman show. So this is actually a recording of that one-woman show, available on Amazon Prime Video. And finally is American Utopia. This is a show penned by David Byrne of the Talking Heads, and it was a filmed version of the Broadway show directed by Spike Lee. It features 11 musicians, dancers, and singers, and it's supposed to be a musical extravaganza. I haven't checked this out yet, but I really want to. So there you have it, just some resources of places you can go to get your Broadway fix. A few other things I want to mention really quickly. Home for the Holidays, a holiday concert. This will feature a lot of Broadway stars that you know and love, and if you go to broadwaycares.org, you'll be able to stream that for free through the end of this weekend. And another offering is You're a Green One, Mr. Finch, starring Idina Menzel and George Salazar. It's a musical comedy about the Grinch's cousin, Mr. Finch. That will be streaming this weekend for free, so be sure to check that out as well. So it's nice to know that even in the midst of theater not being fully present in person, that we still have places to go to get our theater fix. So before we go, please be sure to answer today's poll question. What theater-related content have you been streaming lately? Thank you so much for watching. Once again, keep singing, keep dancing, and keep loving Broadway.